Hi everyone, this is RWidmack below for On Camera, and I'm here in Salem, in Massachusetts. We are at the Cinema Salem, and today is May 26th, and the event is organized by WIN, which is Welcome Immigrant Network, and we're going to be talking to some of the members just so you will know about what WIN does. And today we are showcasing The Island Between Our Love, which is a film that is about Dominican Republic and Haiti, the conflict between two countries that share the same island. So, and I'm going to be introducing you to the people that you see on the screen. And this is
Elsa Bell Rincon, founder of the Welcome Immigrant Network.
Okay. And this is
Sabrina Zimlansky, board member of the Welcome Immigrant Network.
okay. And
Kayla Esterlin, senior at Salem Academy Charter School.
okay. So, guys, today is a very important event. Of course, it marks something important, right? And I'm gonna just pass you the microphone so that you can, tell the viewers more about what the event is about.
Sure. So the Welcome Immigrant Network works to support and educate new Americans, new immigrants into our community. We understand immigration to be a positive thing for the overall community. And the better that we welcome and help individuals integrate, the healthier our communities will be in all ways. Also, we celebrate our cultures and where we come from. So given that there's a large number of Dominicans and Haitians in these communities, it was important for us to acknowledge not just our culture, but our histories, and understand and be able to have reconciliation and difficult conversations about those historical events that can impact our lives today.
Well, as you guys heard it, this is a very important program. It's not only serves just one community, but immigrants from different nations and stuff. So that's very good. And I'm going to ask you, how long have you been with the organization?
I've been with the organization since 2022. I joined Welcome Immigrant Network when I did my service learning project, which is why we're here tonight for Kayla. We organized a volleyball event where we raised money for a scholarship for one undocumented student in Salem, with two other students from Salem Academy, Zara Marashi and Emily Foe. And so that's how I got involved with Welcome Immigrant Network. So I'm super excited to be here tonight with another member of Salem Academy, continuing on work with WIN.
Kayla, that's it?
So my project this year, my service learning project, was based on immigrant women and domestic violence. So working with WIN to focus on the more immigration part of it, I thought was a great way to, put together my project and be able to present more information about it.
All right. And this event today couldn't be any more important than that. The fact that, like I just mentioned, two countries that share the same island, and this is a sign of unification that you guys, the way you're doing it. And Elisa, can you tell us, I was part of a thing that you organized in the past that you have invited us in Charles-Lucien, and it was something very similar. Was it organized by WIN at that time? Because I don't remember on the top of my head.
WIN was one of the supporting partners of that organization, but it was a project by another student, Scarlett Gonzalez, and her project was called the Dominican Haitian Cultural Center, along those lines. So she was working to bring in conversations to support unification between the two cultures and countries.
And I had a great time, and that's how we met. And I'm glad that I'm always open to sort of partaking event like this because it serves a larger community, and I think it's always good to be useful to the community that we live in. And is there anything that you would like to add?
Yeah, if you'd like to come and be involved with Welcome Immigrant Network, message us through our email, which is on welcomeimmigrant.com. You'll find our email and our Instagram. Follow us on there for more events. And if any student is looking for a project or wanting to work with us, we are more than happy to work with anyone in our community.
There's a website too, correct?
Welcomeimmigrant.com. Immigrantnetwork.com. .org.
WelcomeImmigrantNetwork.org.
It's always good to repeat again so many times because, especially if people just hear it, they didn't have a chance to grab a pen or a piece of paper to write it. So basically, I've also tried to, I know this was really on a short notice. I wish that we had more time, ample time to prepare. I would have had a massive group of people coming in, but I tried my best, and I'm sure you guys did the same thing. So far, you feel really excited about the event today, and even if we don't fill up the theater, but it's the number of the people that are here. As long as they're happy to be here, if they enjoy the event, would you consider that a satisfaction for yourself?
Yeah, I think anyone just, watching the movie, seeing it, it's a great time to come together and be part of everything. So the people who are here, even though it's not a very big crowd, I think it's a good amount of people for what we have to show.
Of course. And then hopefully they'll go and word of mouth, and the message will pass on. So maybe the next showing we do will definitely have more people, right? So what we do, this is prior the movie showcasing. So at the end of the film, maybe we'll do that again just to have an idea about what people feel from the movie that they just watched. Is that sounds good?
Sounds great.
Okay, we'll do that. So I'll get your opinion too, okay? All right, thank you very much. You are watching On Camera, and we are in Salem, Massachusetts. So in a few minutes, we're just giving a little bit more time for the people that are on their way to come to see the film. And we'll talk right after that for Q&A, okay? Thank you.
Yeah, will you guys send us those with your
lane?
We will, yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead now. You done?
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
Can somebody take it for her?
You got it, Sophia?
Yeah. All right, now. One more. Instantly. Perfect.
Okay, the blue one's cute too.
Gerard, do you want one?
What's your name?
XL in color.
Sabrina. Nice to
I
meet you.
doubt it.
They don't have XL? XL any color.
XL any color?
Oh, but black, any black?
Yeah, we should have, there should be XL blacks. They might be in the luggage. Because can you see there's an extra large of the, well, this is an extra large.
That fits you right there, Gerard. Extra.
Perfect.
Do you want me to get a picture of all of you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We made some handouts too with historical information.
Oh, you want an XL?
Oh, good.
Get a white. XL?
The white says daughter of immigrants. You could totally get that one if you want.
Okay, get a black then.
There's another white one that says child of immigrants.
Oh yeah, there's a white one that says child of immigrants.
Yeah, XL.
Did we pick up the magazine?
Yes.
Yep, here you go.
Yes,
Child
yes,
of
yes.
immigrants extra large.
If anybody has any questions, this is RWidmack, the producer. He's based in Boston. Born in Haiti. Were you born in Haiti? Yes. Born in Haiti. Kayla Sterling, senior at Salem Academy Charter School, and you will know me, also Rincon from the Welcome Immigrant Network. So if anybody has any questions, any comments, any feedback, reactions, we have a few minutes left in the theater, so. I see a hand back there. I can't see a face with the lights. You can speak apparently in whatever language you want right now. We have Google Translate just in case. Is there any way we could bring this film to the schools? To the high schools specifically? As you answer that question, can I invite you to talk about what inspired you to create this film?
Yes, sure. First, thank you guys for coming. I'm a little cold because it's been freezing in here. Thank you for coming and to view the films. The question was what inspired me, right? Well, of course, being Haitian and the fact that the Dominican Republic is just next door. You guys are our neighbors. And like I always say, the land is not gonna go anywhere. So we're gonna be neighbors for life. So we might as well find a way to coexist. And like they say, the character says in the film, it's generational, but we are new generation, and therefore we think totally differently than our ancestors, people that came before. So we have different views, and the more educated we are, the better we think it's possible to live together as neighbor and love one another as human beings, I believe racism exists more amongst people who lack information, So the more we know, the more we realize, the more we are the same, as there's only one race, it's human race. So, yes, and I travel to Dominican Republic a lot myself. And when I'm there, I never feel any different than the Dominican friends, because I interact with the people very well. And I believe too, it's everywhere you go, if you are respectful to other people and you behave well, you obey the law and stuff, so you shouldn't have any problem, interacting with another human being. And if you speak the language, that makes it even better, because then we can understand each other. Yes, the question that she asked is, I would be interested, I'm open to talking to anyone because the idea is, as filmmakers, we make films to tell stories. We make films so that we want the audience to see it. So the more we can, showcase the film, yes, the better. Because we want to change the mindset of, the new generation. And again, in the film, like the character said, we can't be totally responsible for what people in the past done if we are willing to not repeating the same thing that they have done. You know what I mean? So, yes. Any other question?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm curious, Kayla, were you familiar with some of this history growing up here in the U.S.?
Definitely, yes. There's been like a tension between me and my friends. Not really a tension, but it's like a fake tension, and we were like going at each other about the history between our countries since 7th grade. So it's been like a here and there, all over the place kind of situation. But yes, I am familiar with it.
Did you find that some of your friends didn't have the accurate or factual information?
I think they were pretty accurate, yeah.
Oh, interesting, because I found a lot of people follow hearsay stories and don't really know like accurate information. There's a lot of room for misinformation, and that can sort of change the narrative, right, on how we learn history. So in my experience, a lot of my friends didn't really know the actual history. And on the other side, a lot of people get blinded by nationalism and patriotism, and it's sort of hard to be objective with the history.
Yes, I totally agree. And I also would like to give kudos to my co-writer, who is Winnie Shackleton. And so I think we did a good job. We really, do research, so we can write, the story. And yes, I agree with what you said, because a lot of things haven't been taught in school. They, keep some certain subjects out of the curriculum, or either part of history, the true history. So they sort of teach what they want you to know, but not the truth of what happened. That's where the problem is. And as you know, Haiti was colonized by French, right? And but first it was, the Spaniard that came to the island. And so Christopher Columbus thought he discovered Haiti in 1492. But of course, if there were people living on the land, you discovered it for yourself, So when the Spaniard went there, of course, they put the Indians that were living, the native, in hard labor, so they were dying and stuff. So basically that's when French, when they learned that the Spaniards were in Haiti, so they came and so they fought, and then finally came to a truce saying that, okay, why don't we, there's enough for both of us, you take that side of the island and I'll take that side. So the Spanish took the Dominican Republic side and the French took Haiti's side. So basically we sort of partook the same history, you know, because they went and get slaves in Africa because they needed manpower as the Indians were dying. So, and that's basically how we ended up having, you know, Africans, you know, on the soil, and then some of them went to the other side of the island, you know, Dominican Republic.
Yeah, very rich history, and we have handouts outside that have some of this information, so please take some on your way out. But before you leave, again, one more time, thank you. We have a special big announcement. Sophia, could you grab the white envelope I left on the table there? So the Welcome Immigrant Network has been a grassroots or a volunteer organization since I want to say 2014, fall of 2013 maybe, very small, very reactive, responding to community needs. We formally became a nonprofit in 2019. And for the first time this year, we got a Cummings Foundation grant. That means we can actually hire our first paid staff to work at the Welcome Immigrant Network. So this is huge. And we wanted to take this opportunity to announce this big event. We got $60,000 for over a period of 3 years. And although it's not a whole lot of money, we're very thankful. And it's really gonna help us build this organization for the future. So as we close tonight, if you don't mind, I'd like to invite you up here so we can all take a group picture with our big foundation grant. If you want to be in it, you don't have to, but I please welcome as many of you that want to be in this picture to come, please.
Now you can switch if you want.
¿Me puede tomar una foto, por favor? Gracias. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And where I can see those photos.
Let me give you my email, and then let me just remind you.
Here we go. That's what I want.
So nobody knows.
I'm pretty sure.
We need to get the.
They're there.
C'est RWidmack,
Pregunta es, ¿sabes? ¿Qué va a pasar ahora con Haití con la muerte de la hija del senador americano? ¿Sacaron la hija y el esposo?
Right now it's really bad now too in the Dominican Republic with trade immigrants and stuff. So basically, we're hoping things can get better.
Pregunta es, ¿sabes? ¿Qué va a pasar ahora con Haití con la muerte de la hija del senador americano? ¿Sacaron la hija y el esposo?
and where I can see those photos.
There we go. That's what I wanted.
Bye guys. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. Bye. It was nice meeting you.
Thank you very much.
Bye. Bye guys. It was nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you. Thank you so much. Bye guys.
By the time I read it to your
I told you.
Where are you going to college? I haven't decided yet. Well, I'm between Western State and LaSalle University.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on packages.
Financial aid.
Yeah. Western State is in Worcester and LaSalle is